Hi everyone, I am Jack Red. I'm a fan of GoldenEye, as a lot of you do know. I'm making a video here basically telling you why GoldenEye Root Ancient sucked ass. And basically, I think it's time someone will come out with a straight out truth about this garbage. And I decided to do it myself. Okay, first off, it did fix a problem that we had with the classic GoldenEye. You have two different guns in your hands, okay? But you had more in the classic GoldenEye, so it didn't really matter too much, and the multiplayer was the best aspect. Surprisingly enough, they took the online thing off market. Now you cannot play online. It used to be online, but not anymore. Nope. Just because of how bad it is. In fact, it's so bad that it came close against its successor. Never happened. Never got a sequel. And people had ideas for a Bond game just because of its horrific failure. I mean, GoldenEye does have two sequels. World Never Dies and The World Is Not Enough, which of course there's two different versions of that game. The point is, when it comes down to all of this, that GoldenEye Root Ancient switched where the health and armor was supposed to be. I mean, in the game you see armor on the left and health on the right, but in the classic GoldenEye, the health was presumably on your left and the armor was supposedly on your right. I mean, the multiplayer, you got 64 characters. In this game, you have like 18, and some of which don't have names that make sense. All of them consider his skin. I'm like, okay, I wouldn't mind this so much if it was on real, but come on, that's just a cheap imitation. I mean, I even read on a review of this game that one of the persons behind the game actually said that they were all big fans of GoldenEye, and they were trying to make this game good. Well, here's the advice to you. You ever heard of a Half-Life 2 mod by the name of GoldenEye Source? That's being made by fans, and you know what? They're doing a hell of a lot better job than this piece of shit. Yep, I decided to go all out on this. You know how bad it is seeing James Bond die in a train mission? It's like when Superman loses against Doomsday times 10, when Batman's back and broken by 100 times. I'm still trying to figure out high stakes here, and I do apologize. Where the Hawk unable to transform. That's pretty bad enough. The point is basically that GoldenEye Root Ancient, the bosses suck. They were a real pain in the ass. And as for the missions, can't stand them. In fact, it was knowing how long each mission is going to be. Your last objective was bull crap. They could have did a lot better at that. I mean, it was a pretty unique idea, but if you think about it, we would have loved to kill them first, then to let that happen. I mean, the fact that you gotta be trapped in glass, and then find out that you actually had a way out before that thing blew, you know, it saved you. And yet, we're never gonna find out what happens to the GoldenEye. I mean, here's the thing. If you compare both GoldenEyes, there's two different GoldenEyes. There's the satellite one, which basically you can put any number of money into your account from everybody's, which would have been a similar case with Live Free or Die Hard with what they were planning, or the GoldenEye they had, which was a guy with a GoldenEye. That's why we have 4 capabilities. Not much, but it's still pretty decent. And the guy actually resembles Sean Bean as 006, Alex Drummond. So I had to say that this GoldenEye, okay, there's a GoldenEye you should take. And the GoldenEye says, you know what? Nah. There's basically a GoldenEye, you're like, yeah, I love playing the hell of that game. Playing multiplayer, blowing people up, throwing grenades and all that shit, killing people left and right. And then there's a GoldenEye that's like, oh god, this is a piece of shit. Stay away from me. This is horrible. If you want to know my honest truth, it is a bad game, but I don't think it's the worst Bond game. Nope. You want to know what I personally think was the worst Bond game? Tomorrow Never Dies for the PlayStation. I promised myself never to destroy the game, and I won't. But why is it so bad? The code thing is kind of effed up, which actually has a similar problem with Die Hard Trilogy 2. Which, if you play them both, you would know exactly what I'm getting at. They have that similar code base where you put in codes, and in a certain period where a cutscene comes up, your codes act up, and you have to put them in again, and it's really annoying. It really is. So the coding ability of both games, and that's why I call it the worst blind game. That, and the fact that the game can be really easy when it ends to, and it can be a real pain in the ass. But who knows? I'll see you all later, and hope you enjoyed the video. And one more thing, I remember looking at one of the previous posters on Shamsilla. Dan asked me to ask you guys to go there, and I figured what will be a perfect time than this. Please go to Shamsilla, look for my refos, look for his refos, whatever. Please go on there, see some of my work. I hope you'll like it. I've been working on there, hopefully doing the best I can, and I'm really pissed to see you be, because you know the exact day of the challenges, or actually the day of OCON. So I already devised a plan that if I do have a CD, I could transfer it and do it from my friend's house around that period after I come home from the convention Friday, so I can actually get it in time. But if I am able to do it, you would actually get to see my work and put it onto the post. Believe me, I worked really hard on it. In fact, I did keep in consideration that the Department of Villains were going to win. So, see you all later.